Yeah.
Yeah. Oh. Yeah.
I love you, baby.
I love you too. Who's that texting you?
Nobody, baby. Don't worry about it.
Nobody. It says Tina. Who the fuck is Tina? Who the fuck is Tina?
Bitch, you know what? Get your shit and get out.
You know what? I love you, babe, but maybe we should take a break.
A break? Maybe you should kiss my ass.
Sound familiar? You in a relationship and the shit ain't working. It's time for the truth. This is the Voice of Reason with Zoe Williams.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Voice of Reason has returned to Dash Radio. Oh my goodness. We got a pretty incredible topic, but I feel like I want to talk about this because I've been in this brother's shoes. I don't know what happened, but TMZ just reported that Puffy got into a fist fight with one of the football coaches at UCLA. Yeah. I'm just saying. I kind of know what that feel like. I didn't actually get into a fist fight, but I really had to fly over a banister into my son's high school head coach. I had to fly into his face to let him know I don't like the way you treating my son. Now, we haven't heard from Puffy's son since he, got that full ride scholarship. We haven't really heard from him. So maybe Puffy just doing that daddy thing. You get up in the coach's face. I haven't read the details. Later in the show, we'll pull that up to see exactly what went down. But that's what TMZ is reporting.
Man.
Some monkey scraps.
Yeah, that's a bit. I'm sorry, Diddy. Like, I feel like if he did, you gotta step back and let somebody else coach. Oof. You're good at music, so do that and and alcohol. But hey,
but you know what? Sometimes, man, when these coaches mistreat your kid,
you're gonna beat their ass.
Well, sometimes they act like he doesn't exist. That's not cool.
Then maybe you should go practice with him because your son sucks. Maybe that's what it is.
You can't. No, I don't know if he sucks. You
mean,
can't get to UCLA if you suck.
Well, I know. I'm just saying.
UCLA is for real.
You might be on the bench for a reason. Maybe go throw the ball with your boy for a little bit more.
So you saying they?
I'm just saying.
Wow.
Don't be turning up too much with the Ciroc.
Whitney is wilding right now.
Just being real over here.
He's getting the pass because his daddy.
Ooh.
You mean to tell me UCLA hands out passes?
Probably.
On scholarships?
Tool. It's a recruiting tool, bro.
Are you saying they did the same thing with Snoop's son? Snoop's son can play.
He can ball.
That's what I'm saying. I think Diddy's son can play.
He probably play.
I'm just saying. Hey, we don't know what the details are. As a matter of fact, Ashanti or Whitney, one of y'all just pull up the TMZ story and we'll deal with that. Now listen, while she's doing that, you guys know the routine. You can't hear this show live unless you download the Dash Radio app. What is this, Periscope?
No, it's not. It's Snapchat.
It's Snapchat? What up, niggas? Download the motherfucking Dash Radio app.
Hot mess.
Okay? And then get to Hot Button Radio. That's what we do. We're the Voice of Reason. We're here every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday from 5 to 7 p.m. In the building, we've got the scariest panda this side of Asia.
Here we go.
I mean, she's cool, though. She's multifaceted, right? She graduated from college. She has...
You don't have to do all that.
Right there. That just happened to you. Right? Graduated from college. See, still ain't got the respect thing together. But it's cool. Graduated from college. Smart girl. Like I said, multifaceted. PR, television, production, all types of shit going on. Ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, Red Panda.
How we doing? I'm pretty excited about this topic today. I'm ready to get into this. Whoa. There's a whole lot of shit going on in here.
Yeah, get to your phone lines, 844-55-1. We need your opinion. It's going to be crazy.
He got arrested.
Yeah, he got into a fight. He got arrested. Yeah. Listen, so before we do that, Whitney,
Yo.
Wild Child, Wild Flower, Let me explain something to y'all. Whitney is the realionaire of the crew.
Yeah.
Ashanti is named the red panda because the red panda is scary, right? If you want to understand the red panda, all you got to do is what is that? The YouTube. Go to YouTube and look up scared red panda. This explains Ashanti. She's very cautious. She'll wait.
It's definitely not true.
It's like, oh, I heard all the other bitches say how many. Oh, okay, so now I can say it. I'll tell mine because now I feel better about mine hearing these hoes.
You got to test the water.
Right? So the realionaire of the crew, the wild child with no restraints, Whitney Tabor. Team Tabor, welcome to the show.
Hey, guys. What's up? Happy Monday. Man, I'm really excited about this topic.
Oh,
Y'all already know. I'm
shit.
going all the way in, and I got too many friends. I tagged all my friends in my Instagram. Y'all better call.
So I'm going to tell you this. Today's topic, the interracial dating draft. Wow, would you trade so-called whack members of your race in favor, right, of maybe some pretty cool members of another race? Like, if you know some buster-ass sellouts in your race that you would trade for some pretty cool others to date, would you do it? 844-55-1. This is an interracial dating show. Oh, my God. We got crazy questions. My question is, would you do that? Would you, say, trade, Al Sharpton for Tim Wise?
Hell yeah.
Wow.
I'm just asking. 844-55-1.
Off top.
Who would we trade Nene Leakes for?
Ooh.
Wow.
Anybody. I'm cool.
I don't mean to bang on celebrities. I'm just saying, if there's some whack ass motherfuckers out there, who would you trade from your crew for some pretty cool folks from another crew? Yikes. 844-55-1. The interracial dating draft. Let me ask Red Panda.
Do we have to trade or can we just have them all?
Ooh. Yeah.
I like your hoitude. It's very sexy.
It's like, why do we have to trade one for one? What's the lead guy in the Jurassic World movie? I want to trade him for Snoop Dogg.
You don't like Uncle Snoop?
Not like that, though.
I fucks with Uncle Snoop. I mean, I'm not trying to make out with him.
What?
I would trade, though. We're talking about an even trade, right?
Yo.
Seems like a good trade. No?
Chris?
Are we just talking about like sexy like wise?
Oh,
like
that's what
attractiveness wise?
I took it for that, yeah. Was that not what it was?
I'm just saying, like, busters.
Like lame weirdos?
Lame weirdos.
Let's see.
Man, you really stuck it to us here.
Yeah, I would really like to stick it to all of you at the same time.
No! These add-ons, man.
Can't.
No, really, though, seriously. In terms of, like, do you feel some kind of way about interracial dating, too?
My stepmom is Italian and Japanese, so no.
No, you can't. That's a lot of mixing.
Yeah,
hella
it's a lot of mixing. And it worked. Like, we always had the best dinners. We
Really?
had all kind of shit going on. Yeah.
Yeah?
I think interracial relationships are cool.
You do? What about, well, you are interracial.
I
she's
am
mixed,
a product
right.
of interracial dating.
First
so
off, ain't no such thing as mixed.
I'm all,
What does that mean?
Whitney's a black girl. Have you seen her ass?
ooh, girl, I've been working out.
She's still mixed, though.
Ain't no such thing as mixed. Soon as black blood is
One drop
involved, that's
roll.
it. Aw, shit. Guess who has returned to the voice of reason after a 2.5-week hiatus? Hecka activated in the building.
Hecka, what's going on?
Man,
Oh, damn.
Where you been?
we missed ya.
Oh my goodness! Hey, I've been around, but I have returned for the best show ever. I'm so excited about this topic.
So, Hecka, talk to me. Is there some motherfuckers that need to get just straight put on the auction block? And if so, who are they and who would you trade them for? You know, just on some dating
Okay,
shit.
well, I can't speak on celebrities because I mean anybody that know me know that I don't really know celebrities like that. I know it sounds crazy, but I just really don't know them like that. So I can't talk about who I would trade off. However, I will say that I do feel as if there's a lot of jokers that need to be put on the auction block. And well, no, maybe I shouldn't say this, but
Say it.
in the black community specifically, I think this idea of this misogynist type of attitude and this patriarchy type of attitude of black men in the conscious or so-called conscious community towards black women, I think we
She's
should trade
back.
them off.
She's back. Who would
Trade
you-
them all.
And who would you trade them for?
I mean, I wouldn't necessarily say one person in particular, but just even men of other races that have a different love or a different respect.
Different
for
level
the
of
black woman as a
appreciation.
whole.
Huh. Interesting.
Yes, absolutely.
Ooh, Eve's husband. You guys know Eve got a white dude
They're so cute. Too.
all up on it. Loves the chocolate.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think there's anything wrong with playing in the snow, you know?
Yo, she's trying to.
What?
She's making snowmen out here.
I'm a goddamn
Angels.
racist, Hecka. If I ever see you with a white boy, I'm gonna slap the taste out of him and you.
Oh, no.
You get yourself back in line, and you,
Hilarious. Oh my God.
fuck is your chocolate pussy fucking ass doing over here?
Wow.
Whoa. Hell. Shit just got real.
I'm just saying. At Resident Anti-Hero, you know, follow me on Twitter at Zoe Williams. I want to give you the phone lines again because I want to know your opinion about interracial dating. If there's somebody in the black community that you would trade for another ethnicity, right? What do you think? Who would it be? Call me right now, 844-55-1. At Resident Anti-Hero, you know him as Ronan Martin. He says, trade Don Truffle Butter Lemon for 10 packs of Kool-Aid and a fried bologna sandwich.
Oh, damn. Snacks.
So through. It's a good trade.
I'm hungry, too.
So, he also said the Incredible Hulka is back on that bullshit again. Patriarchy smash.
I gotta love them.
I'm just saying, like, can we get to a place in America where it's about, love for this race, love for that race? I mean, especially in today's climate in terms of interracial dating, wouldn't you say that interracial dating is kind of dangerous now?
I think it used to be dangerous.
I think it's
Seems
getting
pretty
back to
cool
that
now.
space.
I feel like it's getting, I think it's getting kind of, well, man, people walking in shooting up black churches and stuff. Like, I'm sure
That shit ain't cool.
it's not really that cool. And that's what the type of shit happened when back my parents were trying to date.
See?
So, I'm like,
Wow.
it's not
this-
going to, I mean, it's definitely not going to deter me, though. If I like an Asian nigga or a white nigga, I'm not going to not do what I want to
See
do.
what culture just did to us?
Boom.
See how she said that? An Asian nigga or a white nigga?
Right.
Wow.
They're all niggas.
I mean, we live in another world now.
Another world.
Jeez. My man right here at Aaron St. Louis 11 says trade Don Lemon for Jon Stewart. That's a
That's an
good
interesting
trade.
one.
Get your
I can dig that one.
That's it. Hey, call me right now with your trade. 844-55-1. Bring your city into the building. Let us know who you would trade. This is the Interracial Dating Draft Show. We trading motherfuckers. I think interracial dating is cool just so long as you do it because you found real love with a person. If you're doing it because you socially climbing the ladder,
Right.
or you have low self-esteem and your lighter other ethnic girl raises
you
your
cool.
self-worth or makes you cool, then you on some bullshit.
I also don't like it when they say, I will only date this race. That's the only time I don't like interracial dating.
Right,
If
you
you
mean
date
to
a
tell
white
me-
girl,
yeah.
you date a white girl. But you only date white girls?
I want to know,
Sounds whack.
if you're a brother out there listening right now and you only date one ethnicity outside of your race, call me right now. And the same is true for sisters.
And tell me why.
Like, why?
Why are you doing it?
Yeah. Who you date, Whitney? All races?
Yeah.
Have you
'cause,
dated all
can
races?
can I say this?
Sure.
So
I mean, you're going to say it
I'm
anyway.
gonna say it. I don't know why.
Shit.
Anyway,
What the fuck is you asking me for?
so I used to be one of those who was like, yes, I'll date anyone except Asians. I was that guy. Back in the day, I was like, I just ain't never seen an Asian dude I've ever been attracted to until this year. Well, actually, a couple years ago. I ain't gonna lie.
I seen you with Kung Pao. I saw you.
Yeah, you're so stupid.
You know what I mean, though? Like, I said that. I used to say that all the time. Like, I'll date anything except Asian, because I just never was attracted to them. But
So-
now I'm like, yo.
Orange Chicken
Y'all
put
say,
that orange sticking on you, didn't he?
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Egg rolls real nice over here. These niggas
Slow
are
fist bump is so aggressive.
Yo. And then look, and so one thing too, once you get to know more about their culture that's completely different from yours, food, man. The food be fucking you up.
Really?
Date a Latin
like that
nigga.
lumpia?
Date a Latin, yeah, girl. I'm trying to tell you, I like eating, so as soon as you really get into their culture and you're like, well, check out what I got over here. Well, he's like, well, damn, that shit is cracking. And then he shows me some, Kung Pao, whatever the fuck he said. And boom, you're like,
Put that gung
Your
fu
culture-
on my boo-boo.
everybody else's cultures, it's pretty dope.
I'm out of breath at this point.
I block it out,
Right.
just be blocking shit out.
Somebody said trade Stacey Dash for Jessica Alba.
Ooh, that's a good one. Or Jessica Biel.
Jessica Biel.
I like Jessica Biel better.
Okay, she over here having her little fantasies. Ooh, that's a good one. Yummy. Right. She's having her own little personal setbacks over here. I'm just saying, if you have somebody that you think should be traded from our community, should we keep Jesse Jackson and Al Sharpton?
We have to. It's too late.
We have to?
It's too late. They're already old. They've already made history.
Oh, you saying they don't have no trade value?
No,
Like,
their trade value is way
we'll
way
give you
down.
7 goats for Al Sharpton. 7 goats. That's about it. I'm just saying. Call in right now and let us know what you think about tonight's topic. We're talking about interracial dating. It's a trade draft. Like, do you know some stupid niggas in your community that you would trade for some pretty cool white folk and maybe date them? I don't know. I've only dated one woman outside of my race.
I've never dated outside of my race.
Never?
Whoa.
So you have a preference?
It's not even, I guess you can say I have a preference. It's not that I would turn another race down. It just hasn't happened. The one time that it kind of happened with this Colombian guy, his mom made me feel weird. I feel like Colombian women don't like it. I can't say they don't like black women, but they want their son with a Colombian girl.
Is that true?
Well, racism is all over the world.
Yeah.
Let's understand, racism is all over the world. And what you'll find is all over the world, the deeper you go into the different countries, the blacker the indigenous people get.
This is true.
You go into China, deep into China, you see, okay, y'all were African at some point.
Oh, yeah.
But the people that they put on Chinese television, Chinese media, has a more Eurocentric look. The same thing happens when you go to the Philippines. The people from the Philippines, the original people from there, look just like you and they dark-skinned people, right? But the people that they put in the beauty pageants and the people they put on television and the media, it's Europeanized, right? You do the same thing in Brazil. You do the same thing in Argentina. You do the same thing in Colombia. But if you go deep into those countries, you see the true ethnicity of those people. Why do you think that interracial dating for a lot of people of, poor social status, poor economic status, may see a white person or a Europeanized person as an upgrade? Why do you think that is? Why do you see that? I mean...
Well, and like you basically just explained it. It's the light, like the world. It's like here in the United States, we take it to the extremes. I think, like going in churches and just killing people because of their color, their skin. But other cultures, like for instance, the Asian cultures, like all my Asian homegirls all want a white dude, and I'm like, that's kind of weird.
But
to
why?
me.
Say why?
Because they want their kids to look like a white person, so then when their kids go out into the world, they have an easier time because the world might look at them as, oh, you're not a half Asian girl, you're a little white girl, so we're going to give you that job, we're going to give you that scholarship, we're going to give you an easier life. The lighter your skin is, the more, it's the same for all of us, because I get treated differently, I'm sure, than Ashanti gets treated because we're a couple shades different.
Right.
Sucks.
I think it's also the forbidden fruit theory, like with white women, how white women were just put on this pedestal and you weren't allowed to touch them or talk to them, and they were just perfect. So I feel like once it became cool for people to date white women, it became the sought out thing to do.
But is it me or only recently? I'm going to ask Hecka this. Is it me? Was I not paying attention? But has it been like only recently since white women been getting fat, shapely asses? And for black men, is that a type of kryptonite? A white woman with a fat, juicy ass? Because what I recognize is that when the black man come get the sister, he always come get the baddest sister there is to be had. When the black dude go get with the sister, with the white woman, it be fat, trailer built, just RV built bitches. And I'm just saying, what is that? Hecka, can you speak to that?
I don't know, because, I'm from Alabama, and I have a lot of cousins, a lot of male cousins, and they all have white women. I mean, that's the thing to do in Alabama. Black men date white women, which I know it's kind of weird because Alabama is probably one of the most racist states in the country, but that's what they do. They all date white women, and the white women that they date, a lot of them aren't exactly like you've explained. They are that way, but they choose those women over the sisters, and I think sometimes it happens because it makes them feel comfortable. I think insecure men do that. And insecure men do that because it makes them feel comfortable knowing that probably nobody else would want them.
Let me ask you
They
this.
don't have to be concerned about nobody else going out, them going out to be with anybody else.
Let me ask you this, Hecka. Do you think that some black men think it's easier to date a fat, RV-built white woman than it is to date an ornery, fine-ass sister?
It is.
Right? Do you think it's just...
Yes, I do. I think that not only do men feel like it's easier to date a white woman that way, but men feel like it's easier to date a man that way. Women feel like it's easier to date a woman that way because they feel like don't nobody else want them. So if don't nobody else want them, then, no, it's insecurity on their part. They're insecure within themselves. They think that they can't get someone and hold on to them, so they go get the one that's least likely to be loved by someone else.
Wow. Lawrence Matthew Jr. at LawDaddy88 says, get rid of Stacey Dash ASAP. Get Jamie Presley for her and a future number one draft pick. We got to trade some folk. Now, if we trade folk, are we race traders? Is interracial dating race trading? Can
I answer that question?
Sure.
I never dated outside of my race ever. However,
do you have a preference?
The only reason why? No, I don't have a preference.
Okay,
I don't have a preference. But
all right.
I think the only people that have a problem with dating outside of their race are those who just don't truly understand the art of being. And I know people always talk about me and my metaphysical, spiritual approach.
We love it.
I honestly feel like I've had the honor of experiencing life on this earth as many different races. And all of those experiences became a part of me when I decided to have them. So to say that I would dismiss a relationship with another race or another person because of their race or their skin tone is equivalent to me rejecting part of myself or rejecting parts of who I am because it's just skin.
Yes.
So if I get with a a white person in this lifetime, perhaps I'm connecting with the soul of that person and not the skin tone of that person.
That's good stuff. Someone said trade Creflo Dollar and TD Jakes for cash and a $500 EBT card. 844-55-1. Get to your phone lines right now. We want to know who you would trade, who you would keep, who you trading, and who you trading for. Call us. It's the Interracial Dating Draft Show. The number to dial is 844-55-1. Get at me right now. Somebody also said trade Pharrell Williams for Bill Maher.
Why?
Ugh.
Why nobody like Pharrell?
I love Pharrell.
We don't need a bunch of new black niggas.
I don't know, a new black.
The new black? What? Okay, we'll be back. after the new black gets defined as something
let me know.
unnecessary. We'll be back. The Voice of Reason, Hot Button Radio. We'll be back in 2 seconds. 844-55-1. 844-55-1. Today's topic is a doozy, man. We're talking about the interracial dating draft. Gosh. When you got so many people, man, in your community, or when there's so much disunity in your community, I'm sure you can find all types of folks you would want to trade. A lot of people are talking about trading Stacey Dash, Charles Barkley, Don Lemon. What can we get for them? I don't know. This brother, at clown_crown88 says, please bring up the point that black women are all too quick to accept other races' male patriarchy, but dismiss even the thought of a black male patriarchy. Ugh, that's something. That hurts. You hear Hecka? I love Hecka.
No, because that's bullcrap. There's bullcrap. I don't care who you are. I don't care what color your skin is. I don't accept patriarchy in any way, shape, form, or fashion. Period. It doesn't matter. It needs to die.
Wow. You know what? Here's a good one. Sherman Lowry, at One Mad Investor. He says, I desire not to trade anyone. I date whoever appreciates and enhances me.
Yes.
And vice versa. So
I agree, Sherman.
So
Thank you.
let's go into that. Do you think, in general, black men and women appreciate and enhance each other, generally speaking? 844-55-1.
You mean more than another race?
Yeah. Do you think other races, especially men of other races, do you think they, appreciate sisters more
That's a good question.
than
Yes.
brothers?
Just from what I have seen, yes. Like, I have a girlfriend who only...
Wait, what's the number?
1-844-55-1. If you disagree or agree with me, give me a call at 1-844-553-2741. Back to my point.
My point, pimp.
The way that the black men who date my white friends treat her is crazy. Like, literally, they...
Is that how they...
Nigga, I can't even talk. It's crazy. I want to take
that
this gum out of my
good?
mouth.
Yeah,
Nigga,
wow.
I'm just saying, like, literally, it's like all she is. Oh, like a snow bunny. Don't
She's a
disrespect.
forbidden fruit.
Like,
I'm telling you,
do not,
niggas.
don't even look at her crazy because I will, And then, it's just black with, what the hell? What kind of shit is that? I'm just over here chopped liver.
Wow.
Well, I guess you are right because you're light skinned.
Right. And
the hell
then where does
up?
that leave me?
It pisses me off when people say that because my mom is a dark skinned, gorgeous woman.
She is really pretty.
So it's like, don't disrespect. Just because I'm not that's still offensive to me. It pisses me off.
Wow. Ashanti.
I mean, I don't know because I haven't dated another race.
But you're attracted to other races, right?
Sometimes I just feel like black men are more masculine to me. I'm more attracted to black men, but it's not that I won't date outside my race.
You know what?
I don't know though.
You gaining more points every time you talk, girl.
Wow.
I love it. I love it. I love it. Listen, the phone lines are open. We got callers as well. The number to dial is 844-55-1. We're talking about interracial dating, man. Like I said, I always say this, man. If it's a self-esteem issue, fuck you. If it's just some love, okay, it's love. But if it's some self-esteem shit, like, because these new kids, have you guys seen...
What do you mean by that?
Have you guys seen Bill Duke's Black Girl and then the Light Girl?
Yeah.
See, like in our community, man, we got like some bullshit, hate, self shit going on. So it's hard for me to believe that you just attracted to white folk organically. You know what I mean? Like, it's
not
hard.
really fair to say. That's a pretty big statement.
That's crazy to me because I'm attracted to human beings. Like I said, the world is about
It's crazy.
learning. I'm literally trying to learn about everything. I've traveled since I was younger, so my parents always pushed me. I'm black, white, and I grew up on a Native American reservation.
Oh,
so
shit.
I literally am like attracted to humans and learning about other cultures. My parents,
shit.
I went over to Europe when I was 15 to play basketball and to, you know, and I got to get to know other types of different people. So it's like, that's the way I look at dating. If I vibe with you, if I'm attracted to you,
Whitney,
then fuck it.
you went on your Malcolm X journey? Not all white people are devils.
They're not all devils, I'm trying to tell y'all. They kind of cool. You feel me? I got a few cool white people.
Not all white people devils now.
I'm just, but that's for me, like, knowing somebody else's, learning a different culture to me is dope. Like,
so let me just tell you
if
this.
we ate the same shit all the time, let's do it food wise. If we ate the same shit all the time, we would get bored, right? Why don't we mix it up a little bit? Like, I like rice, but if we throw some Spanish rice in there, maybe some fried rice in there, you know?
So you know what?
Mix it up. You feel me?
Food, yes. It's
I'm hungry.
It's the realionaire. She's greedy. Anyway, I was driving up here with a Colombian cat. And he was talking about the same shit. He's from another country. He had the heavy accent and everything. He said, I don't like American black girls. They're beautiful. I don't like them.
Okay.
That's not a Colombian accent, by the way. That's African.
I don't know what that is.
That's Niglabic. I don't know. But he was saying he doesn't like American black women. And I said, well, why not? He said, their attitudes are too bad. He said, I'm from Colombia. He said the women in Colombia are just as chocolate and just as beautiful, but they have it's a different culture. They treat men different. The way they treat men is different. And he said it's like that in Brazil. He said it's like that in Argentina. You know, he was just naming the different South American countries, right? So he was just saying, you know, just they're too aggressive. They're too angry. He said, I just don't like the way African American sisters are. Now, I'm in the car with an African guy. He says the same thing.
An African guy?
African guy. He said the same thing. He was from Ghana, and he talked about Ghana. He talked about Gambia. He talked about he talked about Sierra Leone. He talked about Ethiopia. He was like, it's just they're cultured different. And he was like, don't get me wrong, African American sisters are gorgeous. He said, but just the way this society raises them, he said, there's no respect for men. That's how those two different guys from different parts of the world view African American women.
But you know what that says to me? That says that the men treat their women differently there. That's what that sounds like to me.
Well, I don't know. I don't know how the men
I
treat
feel like
women.
I would need one of those women to call us and say, do you like the way that these niggas treat you over there or not?
Right.
Because
Can I say something?
Yeah.
Can I say something about this? I have an African friend, and he is from Ghana, and we're great friends. And when I first met him, he said the same exact thing to me, and not to toot my own horn or anything, but he really said to me, I never, ever, ever liked African American women. I just didn't like them. And he said the same things that Zoe just said. He says, but you're different. You're totally different. But look at this. This is the difference in how black women act in America and how black women over in all these other different places act. They act different because they're treated differently. This man that said this to me, he treats his wife like gold. Do you understand? I mean, he pays her a salary just to be at home and be his wife. You understand? Black men don't do that shit.
Right.
Black women have to take care of black men. Let's just keep it real.
Keep it real, Hecka.
Okay. Let's keep it real.
Put some
I
Keisha Cole
think
on.
familiarity breeds contempt. And therefore, black men don't respect black women. But they will respect any other race of woman outside of the black race. But then they expect for a black woman to stand tall, be proud, and smile. They have made her angry.
Thank
She
you.
has to work hard. She has to put up with his shit. She has to take care of him. She has to take care of the children. She has to struggle, all of that. Whereas other men of other races in other countries, they take care of their women. They make life much more peaceful for them.
Okay. Okay. Hold on. Let's bring some balance to it. Yes, they may take care of them in a way, you know, of providing, you know. America is a capitalist society. So it's really everyone for themselves. let's not forget, this is a capitalist society. It's everyone for themselves, even the women and the kids. A lot of people don't remember. You forget what kind of country you live in. It's everybody for themselves. Now, over in another country, yeah, you might be being taken care of. But there is a traditional kind of oppressive kind of movement going on, too.
But they don't know they're being oppressed.
But that may very well be true. But you know what? Step out of line with a motherfucker in another country.
I'm cool being stoned, my nigga. I'm good.
Right. You will get smacked in the mouth with
Hard.
the quickness. And you better know your place. So there's pros and cons to each side of this little falafel. You feel me?
I'm with that. Yeah. Like, honestly, I would rather be an angry black African American woman and work a little harder for my own shit before some nigga tries to come over here, tell me what to do, tell me what to cook, and do all that. Like,
because the African dude is he gonna want submission from you,
and I'm gonna be like,
no, get back. You get back the kitchen.
This is out of control.
Get back. You. Who are you talking to?
The same issues as, you know, people in other races have as far as relationships are concerned.
That's because women don't want to get beat up.
African women are freaking blunt as hell when it comes to their mouth. Okay? Just like African American women can be, African women can be that way too.
Hecka, somebody said, but somebody said black women don't respect black men either. It's not like it's a one-way street where black men are not respecting black women. It's a two-way street.
I'm not gonna respect the man that called me a bitch and a whore. You damn right I don't.
Yeah.
Cut Whitney's mic off.
Yeah.
Just cause. Whitney. Yeah. Ladies, the phone lines is open. 844-55-1. Let's get to the line right now. We're on line number 3. Who is this? Brother G from LA. Speak on it, fam.
LA guy.
Yo, what up, man?
What up, man? I need you to speak the truth on the mic. You brought LA into the building. Holla at me.
Look, I ain't got too much on a relationship, but I was listening to the show the other day, and I really want to let you know who I want to trade, man.
Who you want to trade, man?
I want to trade Stephen A. Smith and Charles Barkley for Tim Wise.
Wow, that's a good
that's
trade.
A big trade, man.
Stephen A. Smith and Charles Barkley? Wow. Why do you want to trade those two guys?
That's a good trade.
I said because I'm 33 years old. I remember when Charles Barkley was a proud black man instead of chicken child or master. Wow. Stephen A. Smith is a new version of Stephen A. Smith. I feel he is the black man to lead the youngsters who like watch sports into like the corporate way of living, which is ain't our way. I feel that's what Stephen A. Smith is. He the black man on TV to rile up everybody who want to be, oh, this is the right way, so let me look at Stephen A. Smith. That's why.
Wow. Hey, man, I appreciate you hanging on the line. The phone lines is cracking like a motherfucker right now. I appreciate it. Thanks for the call. We about to move to the next line. Do we have a line 4? You're on the line. Speak to us right now, the voice of reason. Who you trading? Who you keeping?
I'm not trading nobody, man. What I'm about is that we need help. We just trade them people to make them be the help. But my problem is that chick Hecka, man. I've been not want to call in for weeks. But that sister is angry, man. She needs a man in her life. She don't want no alpha male. She needs a beta or a mega male, man. Ain't no man gonna tolerate a mouth like that.
Wow.
That's why you don't have a woman too, right?
You know Hecka gonna come. You know she gonna come.
You know what?
No, this is real. Let's keep it real. That's the reason why you don't have a woman, correct? That's the reason why they always kicking you to the curb, correct?
No.
Because you expect for them.
Okay, wait. Okay, wait a minute. One at a time.
I'm not trying to submit to you because you're not worth submitting to.
One at a time.
Bring yourself up higher before you ask for somebody to submit to you, sir. That's all.
All right, now let him speak.
Elevate yourself.
Now, Hecka, let him speak. Let him speak.
Hold on. Let the sister complete her sentence to show her ignorance. I don't care how smart you are, you still show your ignorance when you try to outspeak someone else. You dig what I'm saying? So back to the issue at hand. First of all, sister, I have women. You dig what I'm saying? I have women. All of them know about each other. You dig what I'm saying? The other sister you have, that other voice on the phone, what's that sister's name?
Veronica Conway, yes.
I love that sister. She's rational. She understands. She understands her position as a woman to uplift, to listen to her man, to see his faults, and to say, you know what? Let me.
What happened?
Uh-oh, he hung himself.
Look at him. Jesus, man, call back. The number to dial is 844.
You want the fuckery to continue.
That ain't fuckery. It's two different opposing opinions, and they get to share it. Hecka says her what she believes in. This brother get to speak what he believes. That's what this whole forum is about. I'm just going to get the fuck out the way and let it happen.
Right. And I agree with that. But this is the problem. A man that always want to call a woman angry because she has a point of view is weak as hell. Okay? He's weak. And he's weak because he don't want her point of view to be seen. I think submission takes place both ways. He may have to submit to me sometimes, and I may have to submit to him. But I think it's irrational for any woman to submit to a man that don't know what the hell he's doing. He's talking about all these women he has, but don't have enough money to take care of none of them. Don't have enough to provide. Don't have enough to take care of none. He can buy tampons from all of them if he needed to.
No. Is that psychics? Is this your psychic stuff? Is that what you? Are you reading him too?
I mean, let's just keep it real. I mean, if you're gonna call and you're gonna try to throw bricks, honey, let's throw. Let's get it down. Let's get down with it. That's all I'm saying. So don't come for me, and I won't sense. Don't come for me unless I sense for you, baby. Please don't do it, because I will come with the spirit of excellence.
Listen, if she ain't been here in a couple of weeks, this is all backed up right now. Lord.
No, that's the thing with these black men. This is, and not all of them, because I'm gonna tell you something. I have some great, when I say great, black men in my circle, and I tell them every single time that I get the opportunity how great they are, because I do honestly believe that they're great. But the problem that we have in the black community are those that feel that they're great, but they are not.
Okay.
They feel like they're more than what they actually are. Humble yourself, fool.
Okay. Ah! Hey, listen. Hecka, save some for the rest of the callers, because you know they calling in. The number to dial is 844-55-1. If you're just tuning in to this show, we talking about the interracial dating draft. There's some people in our community that are problematic that might need to get traded for other folk. Brother called in and said we should trade Stephen A. Smith, Charles Barkley for Tim Wise. Tim Wise, man, you never know. Somebody call us, 844-55-1. Who do you think we should trade? Because can we reconcile, or what is the word I'm looking at? Can we rehabilitate the people that we're considering to trade? Somebody said trade Raven Simone.
That's a good trade. She needs to go.
Well, trade Raven Simone for who? Who?
Rachel Dolezal.
Rachel Dolezal? You mean the fake Dolezal. Black lady?
No.
Damn. Would we trade?
Whitney's trying to get you to turn her mic on.
Yeah, turn the mic on, bro. Jesus.
Oh, I'm here. Hey, guys.
Yeah, you're back. Jeez.
Not Rachel.
Did you want to say something, or you were just Raven. Clearing your throat? She
just wanted to make sure her mic was on. I know the feeling.
Okay, that's exactly what'll get it turned off. Mike from DC, line 5. Holler at us, brother.
Hey, what's up, pimp?
What's up, man? What up, Mike?
Yeah, I'll probably trade. I would probably definitely trade Barack Obama. I would definitely trade Al Sharpton, Stephen A. Smith, and I forgot Don Lemon. What's that white lady that
you trading the whole team?
Can you help me out? What's that white lady that had that show on CNN that was talking about Mike Brown? She was defending Mike Brown.
She has her own show.
What's her name?
The chick from Texas.
Grace.
I forgot her name.
Grace.
What's her
the one
name?
with the glasses?
Grace.
Nancy Grace.
Yeah, I think so. Nancy Grace. Yeah,
okay.
She's legit.
All right.
I guess my point, back to the difference in nationality of men and women. I would probably say, this is my opinion. I just think the reason why most black women in other countries are a little bit more respectful, I just think because they have a lot to lose in other countries, like in Africa. Like if a woman
gets pregnant by a man in other countries, she can't go to a system to back her up. Like,
Right.
she have to raise that child on her own and be accountable.
Or
Like,
she gets a
women here, they have an enemy. They have an enemy to run to if they get in trouble. I think that's one of the reasons too.
Wow.
I was going to say a lot of people from different countries want to get, not even on some color, reasons. They want a green card. I know a lot of Latin homegirls who are trying to find an American dude. It don't matter if he's black, Asian, Mexican. If she gets knocked up or starts dating him, she gets that green card, and now she's an American citizen.
And you're making a great point, Whitney.
You know?
You're making a great point because thanks, Mike, for the call. We appreciate that,
Mike.
brother. But Whitney makes a great point. There's no infrastructure in other countries. See, here, a sister can have that attitude and have that swag because it's like, I can go to school. In other countries, I mean, school is a relatively new-ass idea for women over there. Especially working for yourself, being independent outside of whatever culture you were raised in. I mean, it's a much more difficult road. So the road to being taken care of in other countries is submission.
Shut up and just deal.
Shut up and act right.
Yeah.
And so guys who come from other countries and come to America and experience American women, especially American black women, be like, get that mouth the fuck away from me. I'm not used to it. And they have to acclimate and adjust. 844-55-1. The phone lines are blistered right now.
Crazy.
What I'm about to do, after you write it down, I'm going to give Ashanti the phone list. And Ashanti is going to rattle off
All of them?
not all of them. Just we're gonna take as many as we can before
Just
we get to
tease
our
'em.
to our next break. No, we're gonna
get them all.
We're going directly to the callers, but we're gonna try to get as many in as we can until we get to our next break.
Okay, so let's do Sherman from South Carolina on line 5.
Sherman.
How you doing tonight?
What up, Sherman?
Man, how you guys doing?
We good, brother. What's happening, man?
Hi, Sherman.
Oh, yeah, man, I want to say this. I used to, when I look at black women, it's like, man, they're so, why they angry? Why they angry? But I can't help but take responsibility for not me as a black man, but what other black men have done. The system, yes, the system also contributed to it, but they're either grew up in a single parent home or they're left with babies that they have to take care of on their own, fill roles that they're not accustomed to fill, they're not supposed to fill. So me as a black man, if I approach a black woman, she may have her defenses up because she's seen, one of the dudes gonna give me, a baby, or she's gonna do something, to me and leave me with a kid, or whatever the situation is. So it's always that defense mechanism that you get with black women that you typically don't get with other races. And
That's a good point.
Through history and what they've seen, and how black men have dealt with black women.
Yeah.
Throughout.
Thank you, Sherman. Thank you for your honesty.
I was gonna say, man, I got so many crazy.
Go ahead.
Women are crazy, any color that they are. I just really want to like I said, I have white. My homegirl, she only dates brothers. She loves them, and they love her. But she does some stuff that I in my life would never ever even think to do to a man.
Like what?
Like literally put hands on him, kick, nick like crazy.
She can get away with it, I guess. Right?
They still come back. I'm just saying.
The power of the white vagina.
The power of vagina, period. It don't matter what color the vagina is.
Let's do
women.
Gumby.
We're all crazy. I'm just saying.
Let's do Gumby on line 3. Gumby's calling from Texas. What's up, Gumby?
What's up? Nothing. Hey, I want to trade Raven Simone for Captain Planet.
Wow. They are not fucking with Raven Simone.
Why not? Raven Simone was so cute, man.
No, I wouldn't trade it for nobody. I wouldn't trade any race. I wouldn't do any of that. I want to talk to Hecka. Hecka, hey, you can keep the attitude. I don't care about the attitude. I mean, I just want you to be understanding.
with any woman if you can keep the attitude. Real men don't care about the attitude, because black women, they come with the attitude in the front end of the relationship, but after you get past that, they love is thorough.
There you go.
Ooh, there we go.
There he goes.
Yeah.
Hey, Hecka. Is Hecka there?
She
here. She here.
Yeah, I'm here. I'm here. But first of all, let me say this.
Wait, he was almost done. Hecka. He was.
I thought he was finished.
Yeah, he was almost done.
Finished. I'm sorry. I thought he asked for me.
All right. Go ahead, bro. And then Hecka.
I wanted to ask Hecka, when will I find my queen?
Oh, this nigga done turned this into a goddamn a personal reading.
First of all, let me say this. Why in the heck do you want a woman with an attitude to answer your question?
Ooh, here come Hecka. Go on, Hecka.
No, I'm just going to keep it real. Let's keep it real. Do you believe in what I do, or do you think that I have an attitude, honey? I don't have an attitude. I'm just speaking my truth. Okay? Because I have a strong presence about who I am doesn't say that I have an attitude. It's the way you take it. Change your mind, and you could probably grab hold to what it is that I'm trying to say.
So, Hecka, you gonna answer
now,
this
when
question?
you will find a woman is when you begin to understand the broadness of a black woman. Every essence of who she is, even if she has to be firm in her approach, when you begin to understand that and not see that as her being mouthy and having an attitude, and just stop for a minute to listen at what it is that she has to say and receive it wholeheartedly and understand it, you'll have a woman, honey. But not until then. Nobody want to be with nobody that don't understand them.
I feel you.
All right, okay.
Yes.
I feel you. Hey, good looking old boy for the
Thanks,
call.
Gumby.
Hey, God damn it.
Yes.
Let's do line
listen,
one.
hold on before you move
sorry.
on. Jeez, she just reading.
Oh, I was gonna say.
Ain't even looking
That's
at
what you
people.
told me to do.
You still got to look, see what's going on. Damn. Shit. Badass attitude as woman.
Don't do all that.
Man, here we go.
Right, here we go.
Oh, today's topic, the interracial dating draft. Would you trade certain so-called whack members of your race in order to date some pretty cool members of another race? Call me with your draft picks. 844-55-1. Whitney?
Can I just comment on like the attitude thing? Like for me, I kind of like what he said, because honestly, if I were a man, I would want a strong woman who has attitude, who has the backbone to say something when something's wrong. So then when he isn't there, I want my man to know that if I go somewhere with our children and they don't treat us the way that he knows we should be treated, that my girl's not going to just sit there like a little bitch. She's going to say, excuse me, sir, da-da-da-da-da.
Let me
you know what I mean?
Let me step
Does
in
that
and
make
bring
sense?
some. Kind of.
Yeah,
Let me just step in and bring some sense to this whole shit. Dr. G said it great, and I've said this before on the show. My woman has the right, and black men have to mature and evolve enough to accept what I'm about to say right now. My woman, my sister, has the right to stand up to me in private. Right?
I'm sorry.
Right?
I agree.
Stand by me in a crisis, right? And stand up for me in public.
Absolutely.
So
Absolutely.
all
I
this
agree.
public mouth is not good.
Who said anything about
No, just
public
hear what I'm saying. Just hear first what I'm saying. I think what happens is what we lack is conflict resolution skills in the black community. So what'll happen is if we got beef, it's beef wherever we at.
We just gonna beat up the coach.
It's not even beef in private. You understand what I'm saying? My woman gets to check me in private. Why would I have a woman who couldn't pull my coattails?
Yeah.
But she can't do that shit in public.
Is it gonna make us both look bad?
Now ask yourself a question. This is why we got to call sisters to the floor here. Y'all good at checking a nigga wherever you get pissed off. Tell me I'm bullshitting. Tell me I'm lying.
No, I think
You
think
just checked 8 niggas on the phone just now. Just right now.
Wait a minute. hold on a second. Now, my man, any man that I've ever been with, will tell you, I don't play that shit. I don't play you checking him in front of nobody, and I'm not going to check him in front of anybody either. I will support. I don't care what color he is. I've only dated black men, but I don't care what color he is. I will support my man to the utmost. And don't you dare bring your ass over here to think that you're going to even get out of line with him ever. Because I will check you. Trust me. Trust and believe. That's how I've always been. Now, if you call me up on the voice of reason with some bullshit, you better believe I'm going to make you smell your bullshit. Period. You ain't my man. And I'm getting you straight for the woman whose man you will be.
Ooh, she whooping niggas. She whooping niggas' asses like Miss Bessie used to whoop people's asses before you got home. Now, I see you out here fucking up. Now come over here and let me give you a couple taps on your ass and send you home. Listen, we got to police our community. Shit, she policing the community right now. Who wants to call in? Maybe get a reading from Hecka. Huh? Who wants to call in with your draft choices? We got to take a quick break, but when we come back, we going back to the phone lines. This shit is off the charts right now. We'll holler in a second. Voice of Reason, Hot Button Radio. Woo! Today's show is fire. That new Snoop is crazy right now. No. Today's show is fire, man. We want love. I know sisters love brothers. I know brothers love sisters. But I'm going to tell you, man, is love colorblind? Like the real love, the unconditional love? Unconditional to me means no rules, no standards, none of that bullshit. And I would think that unconditional love also supersedes race. I would think. But if a culture is to love itself, I think we're also called to love the elements of the culture that we don't agree with, right? That we don't approve of. Jeez. Today's topic, man, the interracial dating draft. Are there some whack motherfuckers in your culture that you'd like to trade for some pretty cool people in another culture? Is this the phone list? Do we have callers on deck, Miss Ashanti?
Yeah, are we going to the call line now?
At Ronan Martin, there is a difference between strong in mind and focus versus strong via a bitter aftertaste left in your wake intentionally. Do something with that mouth is what he's saying.
Wow, what that mouth do?
I'm just saying, tone and delivery. You know you can get shit done when you put honey and sugar on it, more so than you can if you put some bitter, salty shit on it, right?
You get more bees with honey.
I'm just saying.
It depends on who you're talking to. Some people don't do honey well. You can't sweeten everything up for everybody. Come on now, let's be real.
So, Ronan, she disagrees. Call in 844-55-1.
Yeah, and for the guy that says that I'm messing up shit for my next lifetime, I think next lifetime I'll come back as a man and start a new Black Panther movement. Then maybe they asses will hear me.
Somebody right now said, what does this do right here? At Aaron St. Louis 11, he says, Hecka, you the real deal, Holyfield. Get him.
All right.
Get him.
There go Team Hecka.
Right? There's Team Hecka up in here. Don't get it twisted. Oh, Ronan said, and here I come. He calling in. He calling in. Listen, look at our people right now. You see what's going on with the Haitian people over there in the Dominican Republic?
Up.
Right? So put that in context. Can we put that in context with interracial dating? You got a group of people, and this ain't just in America, it's all over the fucking world. All over. That kind of hate their skin color. So you trying to tell me that does not factor into the decision to, prefer, white people or lighter people? You trying to tell me that don't factor in?
I got a crazy story from when I was like I said, my mom is African American, my dad is Caucasian. I went to visit my African American family in Philadelphia when I was younger, get to know them, and my older cousin, she told me, you know, the girls were all mean to me. All my entire family, they were mean to me to the point where I swore I was never going back. I didn't like my family. They were so mean to me because I was the light-skinned girl with the long hair when we were 12, 15. My cousin, this is one, like, legit one of those things that sticks in your mind forever. She says to her mom, my aunt, she says, why couldn't my mom marry a white man like your mom? And it made me feel horrible. Like, cause my family legit, like my cousins hated me. Like, they were mean to me.
Get your light-skinned, straight-haired ass out of here.
They were so mean to me that I was like, I'm never coming back. These people are not my people. And I was like, fuck that. And my cousin straight up said, I wish my mom would have married a white man. And we were literally 13 years old. Why couldn't my mom marry white men like yours?
I'm just saying, with all these psychological issues that plague black people in America, you would think just even subconsciously interracial dating would be problematic.
Why, though? Let people do what they want.
I'm not saying to force them or recondition them. I'm not saying nothing like that. I'm saying look at the current conditioning of black people. Let me just be honest. I'm so sick of it. White people don't really trip off my eye color. It'd be niggas.
Because it's rare for a black man.
No, it's not. It's a bunch of motherfuckers with green eyes. Green eyes came from Africa. It's proven.
I've only seen a few.
It's proven. DNA proves that blue eyes and gray eyes came into existence 10,000 BC, and that came from African too. So come, just stop.
He is jealous.
This is too much.
Why does it bother you when people compliment your eyes?
No. Listen to what I'm saying. I know where they're complimenting me from. It's not complimenting just on some your eye shape you know what I'm saying? You see ugly motherfuckers with green eyes and they be like, wow, look at your eyes. Like, that nigga's ugly. You see ugly light-skinned motherfuckers being praised. Like, that's just because he's light-skinned don't make him attractive. That motherfucker's ugly.
I need a PSA that. Please.
You know what I'm saying? Like, just because you got light eyes or light skin, that ain't no default for beauty. Come on, man. Like, look what's happening to the Haitians. Ethnic cleansing?
That's crazy.
Then you look at the flip of that. You mean Zoe Saldana is playing Nina Simone, a real sister, and yo people down there fucking ethnic cleansing the Haitians, and you married to a white dude. Let's just look at all of the flavors on that palette right there. The fuck going on? You mean tell me none of that plays into mind when you see Whitey Locks and go, wow, I think I could have a happily ever after with this person?
No, they're thinking about their kids. They're thinking about, you know what? Nah, I dealt with a lot of crazy bullshit because of my skin, and I'm gonna try to wash that away a little bit more and a little bit more. What do they say? Everybody's gonna look Brazilian or whatever in 10,000 years or some other bull.
Or maybe they just don't like the traits of black people. I mean,
but they're black.
Hold no, because
Dominican Republic. We got a Dominican Republic right in the building.
They don't consider themselves black.
I don't give a fuck what they consider themselves.
That's where they're coming from. They don't consider themselves black.
White people consider them black.
Just like Filipinos don't like black people, and they're like darker than us.
And white people be like, shut your black ass up and give me one of them galoops.
Even Africans don't like African Americans.
and white people be like, shut your black African ass up, nigga.
Yeah, go back to Africa.
Now, there's some motherfucking gold and some cotton over here that I need. Now get your ass over there and get it.
Jeez. And everybody loves African American or African features or black features.
Right. Everybody wants
because everybody's lips are done, everybody's booties are done, everybody's titties are full, everybody's trying to get buff.
It's trending.
Shit. Fuck out of here.
I'm just saying. Motherfuckers is on that bullshit. The phone lines is wide open. Who want to holler at us? 844-55-1.
Let's go with line 1, Mr. Valentine. Oh. Mr. Valentine, are you there?
Line 1, Mr. Valentine, welcome to the Voice of Reason.
Peace to everybody in the studio and on the line. How y'all doing this evening?
Oh, we good, brother. Thank you for the peace.
Yeah, thanks for the vibes.
I got a question. I heard someone earlier said that they wanted to get rid of patriarchy. My question is, what would you replace that with? If you had the power to remove that, what would you replace it with?
I think that was Hecka.
Was that Hecka? Hecka, are you there?
Yeah, that was me. Equality. I mean, I think everybody should be equal. I don't feel as if there needs to be one gender that is above the other. I mean, why can't we walk side by side? Why can't I submit to you in times where I feel like submission is needed, and you do the same to me in times where submission is needed? I may be more able to take care of certain situations in our family, in our relationship, that you are not readily able to take care of.
Amen.
And the same vice versa.
Yeah.
So I don't need to submit to you wholeheartedly for a relationship, just as you don't need to submit to me wholeheartedly. Let's walk together and do this thing together. Why can't we do that?
Do you have an answer?
So
let's let him get his point out now. Go ahead, brother.
Okay. The thing is, and I understand. I've had this conversation with a lot of women, who are egalitarians, but it's patriarchy that provides the creature comforts. They provide the physical and economic infrastructures for communities all over the world. So if we have an egalitarian society, then are you all going to be doing the heavy lifting as well in terms of the physical part, the road, building the roads and the power grids and all of the things that the men have been doing for thousands of years?
That's an interesting angle. Let me provide my perspective on that, and then I'll throw it back to Hecka. An egalitarian society doesn't necessarily mean that we split all aspects of the society in half. Like, I'm half responsible for hunting and gathering. You're half responsible for hunting and gathering. We're talking about from gender, the genders, male and female. It's not like that. Maybe the man is responsible for hunting and gathering, but the woman may be responsible for other things that are of equal value. Right?
Absolutely.
So
that's exactly what I'm
saying. An egalitarian society doesn't necessarily mean that she takes on man duties or what has been identified as such. What it actually means is she is equally responsible for the success of the enterprise, the family enterprise, the marriage enterprise, the relationship enterprise. And whatever her contribution to the relationship is equal to that of the man. I heard a wise brother say it a long time ago. He said, femininity is greater than masculinity in all things feminine. And masculinity is greater than femininity in all things masculine. Successful relationships know how to strike an egalitarian balance. Respect is a two-way street, and it's childish for either gender to take the positionality of, you're the impetus of this disrespect. Disrespect is mutual.
Hey, Brother Zoe.
Yeah. Speak on it, brother. I'm right here. Ah!
Good talk. All right.
Call back, brother.
Damn. Moving on.
We're moving on.
No, we don't move on that quick. There's a moment of silence.
Oh.
We dropped, cut everything off. A moment of silence.
Oh, frustrated ass.
Just a moment of silence. We lost. That dude was about to drop bombs. I want him to call back. Moment of silence. Okay, Whitney's ass can't even sit still for a moment of silence. She back there pop locking and moving. Sit your ass down. Sit your $5 ass down before I make change.
Hater.
Haters go next.
We're going next. Who
Yeah,
we
let's
got?
do
Who we got?
FW on line 5. Calling from Illinois.
F-Dub, what up? Cool.
FW.
FW.
WF.
The fuck? Put it.
Okay, they can't even.
Well,
Moving on.
Moving on.
All All right, we have another Illinois caller, Fred, line 3.
Freddie Fred, what up? Illinois, what's poppin'? Okay.
Every time Dean gets in here,
Don't talk about my man.
Dominican ass. He's
listen. Dominican, right? Dean and his people will chop your ass up right now.
Dean,
you a little too goddamn dark for Dean.
Would your mom let you date a black girl, Dean? Oh, you have.
Oh, okay. Yeah, look at Dean. He's
that don't mean his mama won't
Yeah,
stab him.
his mom might cut her.
Right.
Oh, your dad is black as
black.
fuck, man.
Look at your dad. That just made him even more fine.
Now see, isn't that
Dean
crazy?
is a nigga.
That's crazy.
Okay, we gotta cut Ashanti's mic off.
Oh, you're black and white.
Oh, you're black and white.
And won't you speak in the mic so
Yeah,
people
speak
can
in the mic,
understand
Dean.
that?
We want to hear you.
Your mom's
Come
a
on.
white, and the way he described it, a white Mexican.
Well, no, because if you go to
that's my
if you go to
man.
Guadalajara,
Oh,
there's people. Oh, do I?
Yeah, cut her,
Oh,
cut
man,
all
I'm
they
sorry
mics
to
off
do
while you
this,
talking. She licking on shit and eating.
I'm saying if you go to like down Mexico, there's people that look straight white, like green eyes. Some people have red hair, but they're the thing is they didn't like mix in with like the natives. They stood like pure, and that's why they came out. Like my mom looks white, like a white girl, but she speaks Spanish and everything. And
Part of the Spaniards.
Yeah, there you go.
Right. And even the Spaniards have been dicked down by more dick. So let's just keep that. You do know they can't hear you guys. Okay, yeah. Turn their mics on. Let's hear this rabble.
No, I'm just saying Dean is fine, though. I like Dean.
He's a 12, too, by the way.
Out of 10?
He's 12.
His size shoe?
I don't know.
Okay,
what do you mean?
Okay, what nigger
A 12
tree?
what?
I'm gonna cut everybody's mic.
Nigga tree?
Yeah.
All right, back to the phone line.
Yes, please.
So we didn't get Fred from Illinois on line 3. Okay, let's do Ronan, Indianapolis, line 4.
Naptown!
Jesus.
Holy shit. Come on in here, brother.
No, this is a wild conversation today. I was told to call in, so yes, I definitely called in to address a few things. So hit me with it.
Okay, you had a couple of things you wanted to address. Just go ahead, man. You got the floor right now. We're gonna get out your way.
Well, I would say we do need to trade Tyler, the Creator, for Willie Nelson. That's what I would suggest first.
Why?
And
why would you trade Tyler, man?
Just get him the fuck out of there. We just don't need it. We don't need it. And
you got to tell us why, though. You got to tell us why.
He had some real coon-centric gear. He had something with a Klansman with a watermelon in his hand or some shit like that. That was a cool thing. So get him the fuck out of there.
Wow.
So fuck him.
Wow.
But the conversation I want to get into is with this thing about race. And I've had, like I said, I had a guy give me a PowerPoint presentation as to why I should drop sisters and go straight to, white women. But the thing is, what I don't like, there's a lot of things that go on with that. I don't like to be referred as chocolatey or anything dealing with, something demeaning of my skin like that. And it's very unsettling. And
Was your
a lot
father
of times it ends
Hershey?
up being a fetish, not general. What'd you say?
This is some random disrespect. Was your father a Hershey bar? Some stupid shit, right? I bet you have nougat inside of you, don't you?
I mean, my thing is, if it's going to be something genuine, it has to be something, not forced. And a lot of times they want to go to these often unfunded stereotypes, some good, some bad.
Mm-hmm.
But if you're about that person, it's gonna stand out. So, that's why I don't like about what goes on a lot with these individuals. They're trying to show up somebody or basically make their parents mad or whatever the fuck. There's always some various reasons. And my conversation with the Hecka is I'm not interested in going back and forth on things. My thing is when it comes to a few exes, they felt they was talking about I'm strong, I'm this and that, but when a lot of the times when they were venting a lot of things, I didn't really say too much. I'm like, all right, whatever. A lot of times when you say you're strong, the strong generally don't have to remind themselves in the world of what they're supposed to be. I mean, there's most of them individuals come out there, they're mostly wounded, and when they're supposed to stand, they crumble like dust. So that's what I was saying. It's like when it comes to your delivery or your presentation, like you don't have to sit there and put on the show. It's like, okay, when a strong person comes in, people feel that aura, that energy. You don't have to say anything. They feel that. Now, when you sit there fussing and yelling, you bring attention, but you kind of sour your appeal. That's why I put that analogy. You can sprinkle sugar on shit. It still doesn't make it edible nor worth a taste.
Good point. Hey, thank you for bringing Naptown into the building. Please get to your phone lines right now, 844-55-1. Thanks again, Ronan. I appreciate all of your sentiments, as do most of the people who listen. Like I said, we encourage every perspective, every idea, every angle of this. The phone lines are open, 844-55-1. Let me say this really quickly. A friend of mine, he's a co-host on the other show. We do the So What morning show that we do every Monday on T Radio V. Jeff Brown. A lot of times when we look at our plight here, it has to do with economics, right? It has to do with economics. Provision, men providing for women, women judging and labeling men based off of their ability to provide or not. Jeff asked a very powerful question. He said, what will you judge your man by, sister, when the U.S. dollar crashes? What happens then? Right? Because if everything is based off of economics, you could be, choosing somebody that, probably isn't right for you, but may be right for you economically, can support you, can take care of you. But it still might not be right for you. And Jeff was saying, what happens if the dollar crashes? What criteria will you use then? If everything is about balling and his ability to take care of you. 844-55-1. These phone lines are cracking. Let Whitney get a piece of that. Whitney, what's your point?
My point was just going to be, that's why people will come at me sideways because they think I date outside of my race because of the financial gain that I possibly might get from dating somebody else. But realistically, if I am not physically attracted to that person, I can't even get mentally attracted to that person, and then I can't go forward with anything. So if the dollar crashes, I'm still trying to fuck this nigga, and we're good. Like so I feel like if people would do that more so, like I feel like I get a lot of dudes who, you probably only date light-skinned dudes. Why? Because I'm light-skinned? Actually, no. But if I'm attracted to you, which I'm attracted to all kinds of men, then cool.
Ashanti, do you have a point to make?
In terms of dating interracially?
Ashanti and then Hecka.
What if the dollar crashed? If the dollar crashed,
like I don't date.
How would you?
I don't currently date for a man's financial means, so I don't know. I don't know why you're looking at me crazy. I don't.
So how do you?
I don't know why you're looking at me crazy. I don't. To be honest, I feel like I have a broke man magnet. To be honest. Real shit. I feel like I have a broke man magnet. I always end up having more than them. And then play. Whitney is stupid.
I know,
and then
this
playing
is good.
that game.
Keep going.
This is good. This is good. Ladies, I want to hear from ladies out there. Do you have a broke man magnet? Ugh. Do you find...
How tired are you?
Let's just go into it.
Tired.
Let's just go into it. Like, do you find that men of your own ethnic background, in general, tend to have less than you?
And then they always use the system as an excuse. And it's like, I'm really tired of hearing about that.
Ooh, and then they use that, well, you disrespect me and you treat me like I ain't shit. Well, you kind of aren't because you ain't doing shit.
Right.
Okay. Here we go.
Act your wage.
Here we go, guys.
Act your wage, not your age.
Your wage.
The phone lines are open.
You want to go back to the phone lines?
Hell yeah. They cracking.
Let's bring Florida into the building. Nate on line 6.
You gonna steal my little...
Okay, that's not your word.
Hey, can you hear me?
My little phrase. You gonna steal that? Hold on a second,
I
Nate.
borrowed it.
Hold on, Nate, because I got to check a motherfucker. You don't just be stealing my little catchphrases
Right,
and
I thought
shit.
this was the Voice of Reason team.
No. I run the plays.
Oh, yeah, I almost forgot. We're just your sidekicks, aren't we?
Yes, thank you, baby. I like that. There are a lot of people who want to hear you talk.
I'm tired of this
Unfortunately, I'm not one. Who do we have?
We have Florida in the building. Nate, line 6.
Florida.
Nate?
All right, can you hear me?
Yep.
Okay. I'll just go a little bit out here really quick. I think a lot of times people, they go about these particular selection of people based on their eye color or based on their money. I'm dubbing it this phrase. It's a Rachel Dolezal syndrome. It's struggle avoidance. Like they're trying to get out of struggle via like, I want to buy my way out of struggle. I want to put on spray tan my way out of struggle. Instead of like staying in your truth and embracing the glory and the beauty in that particular person. And I think, being black myself, I think a lot of folks, black men and women, haven't been properly trained just to be friends, just to really simply be friends and start there. And then from there, then you can get into honesty, trust, loyalty. Then we can start bumping nasty. But not until then. So I think a lot of the stuff that you're talking about just has to do with people like trying to fake it. Like, oh yeah, I'm black, you know, I'm down for the cause, but give me this money so I don't have to struggle. And there's no way to buy your way out of struggle. There's no way to, you know, put weave on your head out of struggle. There's no way to, you know, educate your way out of struggle. You're going to have to go up against that dragon. And if you're going to do it, at least go up against the dragon with someone who you love.
Struggle avoidance.
Together.
He said there's no way to get out of struggle.
There's none.
There's a struggle for every level. I mean, even Biggie said it. More money, more problems. You think because you get money that the struggle go away. No, you get different types of struggle.
And even look at Rachel. She was born a white person who we all are sitting
Thank you
here
for the
saying,
call, brother.
We're sitting here saying being born white, you're automatically good. No, this chick is struggling mentally because she wants to be like us.
She want to join the struggle.
She wants to join the struggle bus.
That's some new
shit. You know what I'm saying? So it's like every level, like people would hate, you know, it's one thing. People would hate on Drake. And I'm like, yo, don't hate on my guy.
Champagne poppy.
Oh, you didn't start from the bottom. Well, maybe his bottom was in a great neighborhood in Toronto, but it was a bottom somewhere.
Right.
Started from the bottom somewhere. Everybody does.
Okay.
Just because it wasn't
Just
because it wasn't bottom of the damn ocean, like we may look.
No.
Yes.
Right. And now he's running through the 6 with his wosis.
No.
And now we're still mad.
At clown_crown88, he said Ashanti need to stop complaining because I got dough, but she's still fronting. Wow.
Who the fuck is this?
Yeah.
That's our artist. That's the that
sorry.
slow fist pump is so aggressive.
And nobody can see it. Like, look, the
Right.
callers can't see how
We need
dumb
to put
these
that on
niggas look.
Periscope. I'm
Hey,
tired
cut
of
their
that
mics
shit.
off, please.
Oh, cut their arms off.
You see how good that is? See how quick? We have another caller calling in. Before we get back to the callers, let me holler and check in with Hecka. Hecka, do you agree or disagree with some of the, you know, the differing perspectives that the brothers are presenting right now?
Okay, I agree. I agree and disagree, okay? I think that, however, a lot of men out here are self-projecting their insecurities of being broke onto women. Because I personally, if a man didn't have money, what I will expect for him to continuously give me is respect, admiration, and love. I was married for 17 years. I know how this shit works. And every single time my man needed me, I was there. There were times when I had to take care of the whole household, not just financially, but I had to take the children to school. I had to wash the dishes. I had to cook. I had to wash the clothes. I had to buy his damn drawers, his socks, you name it. I did it, and I did it with the spirit of excellence, and I did not complain about it. Women don't mind taking care of their men. There are so many women that I talk to on a daily basis that do just that. They do it, and they don't complain about it.
Listen, this
So
show.
it's not that we only look at men for their money. That's bullcrap.
This show is
We're
flying.
looking for love and respect.
Word. Turn Whitney's mic on.
Amen, sister.
You know how Whitney act like. Let me tell you. First off, Whitney got on a dashiki jersey right now.
Okay.
And she's reminding me, you remember I'ma Get You Sucker? The scene when the pro-black dude came out with the white woman and everything was made of beans. It was bean juice. Somebody get a picture of Whitney right now. This is who Whitney is today. It is fucking amen, my sister. This is fucking crazy right now. Listen, the phone lines is cracking. Ashanti, I know you taking pictures right now, but that's what they do.
I get my mic turned back on.
Oh, it is on. Did you notice that?
Not the first part of what I said.
It was.
It's all right. We got Dick in her jaw on line 3.
That's my nigga right there. Holla at these people, man. Here we go. Brace yourself.
Who's the Hecka, Veronica? Who's trying to talk? I heard somebody say something.
That's Hecka, man.
What's Hecka talking about? Hecka on fire tonight, dog. Hecka the shit.
Yeah, man. I know. That's why we give her space.
Hey, man, you know I love and support all y'all. Listen, man, Zoe, I got to say something right quick, man. What's up? Can I say it?
Speak on it.
Look, man, a lot of people be asking me questions, man, and I know y'all listening. Y'all know who y'all is. I just be telling jokes and talking bullshit on the radio with Zoe and them. It ain't always a serious opinion. I be bullshitting sometimes. But, anyway, I just called in, man. Y'all show on fire tonight, man. Y'all talking so much shit, I can't even keep up, and I love it, dog.
Hey,
I know. I need to know if he dates. Dick in her jaw. Do you date white girls, black girls, Latin girls? Like, what are you doing? Because I need to know.
You want to know something? I thought outside of the box, and I have dated Caucasian women for the last couple of years, and it's not just Caucasian women because they Caucasian. That's the outside of the box in Detroit. You got on the west side, you got white bitches and you got the black bitches. You know what I'm saying? So that's really all it is. Every now and then you will catch something else, but it's few and far in between. You know what I mean?
Yes. If you had your preference. If you had your preference.
I date white women. Like my baby mama, she's a lousy white bitch. I wanted to edit that properly. She's a lousy white bitch. And I get her full credit in being one. She could do that. But you know, it doesn't speak for all white women. Zoe, you had a very intelligent sister that was Caucasian on the show a couple of weeks ago. I want to give her props, you know what I'm saying? I thought, wow, that's a very intelligent sister when she was speaking. I think her name was Barbara. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah. I remember
reality
Barbara.
bender?
No. That's Angela.
Oh.
No, I know who you're talking
Barbara
about.
And Angela. Angela is very, very well put together. She's solid. All y'all up there, y'all solid. Y'all good people. I be fucking with y'all for funsies and shit, but all y'all solid, man. Zoe, I love you. Tell that motherfucking Dean to stop cutting niggas off, man. 'Cause niggas be trying to say some very good shit, Zoe. And listen, man, when y'all cut somebody off, we can't always hear you say call back, man. We be having to wait and be like, damn. You know what I mean, man? We really do. All y'all motherfuckers who listening, call in. This is just good fun. I really feel good in saying that Samantha Farewell, you a lousy bitch. I'm going to see you in court. Damn. That's my baby mama. I really have fun on this show, man, and you doing something good for the community, man. All y'all call in, talk to Hecka and everything, and all y'all be blessed, man, from Dick in her jaw.
All right, Detroit in the Detroit, goddammit.
All right.
Hey, listen, man, this is a grown folk show, and you know, it could get a little raucous. But the spirit is right. I mean, the spirit of the show is right. I believe, once again, love is universal, right? It's universal. Anybody can love anybody. I believe that. You know, a white man can love a black sister. A black sister can love an Asian man. And, you know, I believe that. Unconditional love. I believe that. But we still have to address that when the number one selling cosmetic, you know, fucking cosmetic product in the third world countries all over the world is fucking skin bleach. There has to be some level of fucking self-hate involved. And those people would love to be with a white person. And you got a lot of people who may not be to that degree of, I want to bleach my skin, but it might not be to that degree. It just, like, how many times have you seen a real dark-skinned dude who only date light-skinned sisters? May not date white women, but will only date light-skinned sisters. I see that all the time. And vice versa. How many times you see a dark-skinned woman who like light-skinned men? Right? I'm just saying, like, you're not really dark-skinned.
I am caramel. Thank you.
That's okay.
What the fuck am I then?
You're light skinned, but it's a nice light.
Oh.
Listen to the racism in this motherfucker, right? It's a nice light. What?
It's a nice light. You're red. You're what's considered red. Wit is red.
Anyway.
All right.
You say
back to the phone lines.
wit is
She's
a
red.
red bone?
Well, that's
yeah,
what
that's
it
what
is?
that's what it's
Is that what it
considered.
is?
Kind of
Your
like if
shade.
she gets
it's
a
a
little,
red bone.
she gets that little toasty tan on her.
Yeah,
You just need a couple freckles,
Go
but we
under
could
the
draw
beach.
them on, girl.
Oh.
Okay.
I'm scared of the panda. I'm
Like,
scared of the
The
panda.
panda will eat your jelly
Jeez.
box if you're not paying attention.
I feel like a little panda creep creeping on me. The panda creep is real.
Phone lines is open. Let's get active right now. Who we
Let's
got?
do line 5. That's Georgia. Saint.
Saint from Georgia.
What's going on? What's going on, y'all?
What's happening, man? Holla at us.
What's up, man? I'm 17, man. I'm from Georgia. Really love listening to the show. And really, I'm getting at my sisters. You know, I love my sisters. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, why don't you, invest in your man more? You know what I'm saying? Why don't you, if you see your man as a jewel, you know what I'm saying? He going through some things. He going through the struggle. Why don't you invest in him? Why don't you encourage him more? Why don't you enlighten him to wisdom that he doesn't even know? Just don't be numb to it. Be silent, do the silent treatment and shit like that. That shit don't work. You feel me? Give your man game if you up on it. You know what I'm saying? I've been through some shit. I'm like, damn, that's cold. You know what I'm saying?
I feel that makes complete sense. I feel like everybody should do that. The man, though, has to be willing to accept, like, step down from his, higher up and come down and be like, okay, don't take it as nagging. 'Cause I feel like a lot of women do try to build their, like Ashanti, she's not here right now. She just said she's a, broke dude magnet. I think she still sticks with those broke dudes for a little while, but a lot of the times, a lot of men can't accept help.
And that's a good point, but let's go back also. Please understand that when a man asks a woman to nurture him, he's not asking her to take care of him. He's asking her to do what is natural to her. When a woman emotionally invests, right, and really, and mentally invests, and physically and spiritually invests in a man, whatever the fuck he's working on starts to manifest. And I think what happens is that shit can be, I don't know what's going on with Whitney. She chewing and shit, eating apples and shit in the mic. It's crazy right now. It's off the charts right now. That shit was in stereo. Anyway, that when we ask a woman to do that, or when a certain kind of man asks a woman to do that, he's not asking her, what I'm saying is women should not label that as, I got to take care of you, when he's asking you to do that. Now, a nigga asking for, money and eating up your cereal and sleep on your couch, that's a different story. But when a woman is asked to sow energetic and spiritual, mental, psychological seeds in a man, that's what you're supposed to do anyway. Especially if you feel like this dude has something. But this goes back to my point to men. You got to have something in place. You got to be about something that she can see and go, oh, I can get behind that. If you don't have nothing like that, it's hard for them to grasp on to what it is you're about. Right? This is why we always say, instead of trying to fuck a woman, fuck your purpose. You feel me? Fuck your purpose, and then she'll come. She'll come and be like, oh, I see where you can use my energy and my help right here. She'll come. But if you're purposeless, that's when you're at your most unattractive, in my opinion. I mean, y'all can call in and chime on that
And
844-55-1.
What Zoe just said also goes for women. Instead of trying to chase a dude to figure out then what you should be doing in your life, figure out what you need to be doing in your life, and they'll come. Like right now, I'm doing what I'm doing, and niggas is flocking.
The field of dreams. If you build it, they will come.
Yeah, build that shit up. Who else we got on the line?
Back on the phone line. Let's do Hustle, line 1 from Miami.
Miami Town. What up, what?
What's up, Hustle? Hello?
5, 4, 3. Assalamu alaikum. Next.
That laugh was really creepy. I'm sorry. I don't know where that came from. Let's do line 4, Connecticut. Damien.
I'm glad Damien hung up.
Oh,
That
this
was
is
the
Fred.
omen.
This is a callback. Remember Fred?
Yeah, let's get him
Let's
in here.
do Fred, line 6, Illinois.
Hey, Fred, are you there?
Hey, hey.
Hi, I'm Whitney.
I had to call back, man. I was waiting for a long time, but it's all
Sorry
good.
about that, Fred.
Hey, no, that's all right. That's all right. Hey, first off, I want to, tell all of y'all, give y'all props and much respect. I listen to y'all all the time. Zolo, I want to give you big props, man. I've been listening to you for years.
Appreciate you,
I don't miss any of your shows. It was good to see Bobby back today, too.
Yeah, it was, man, wasn't it?
Uncle Bobby.
Yeah, yeah. All right, back on this, one thing I want to say to the, to the sisters, when I listen to Hecka, I could kind of hear the pain in her voice. And if I could, on behalf of, all brothers, apologize to her. And I do kind of agree with her because I do believe that the sisters held us down, even when we was clowning, acting crazy out there wilding. The sisters really did hold us down. So on behalf of most brothers, I want to apologize to her. I actually agree with her.
Man, the grand gesture.
I will say this.
Thank you, Fred.
Yeah.
Yeah. You are welcome. I will say this to my sisters. I think sisters have to realize that men value respect more than you all believe. You have to respect yourself before we will respect you. And do not undervalue yourself. Men will respond to women that totally respects themselves. Wow. Because we pretty much go off of whatever standard you all set. I don't think you all understand the power that you have. Men are always reading women and, what women want. What will get the women. That's what motivates a lot of men. If you all lower your standards, then we're going to lower our standards. And I know that's not fair and that's not right, but it's pretty accurate. I mean, I think back in the 90s where, everybody was selling dope. And it seemed like the sisters was chasing after those dudes. They were checking for the dudes that, they was balling. They was selling, they was getting their money on. And the other dudes that wasn't doing that, they looked at them like they were corny. Like he's a good guy. He doesn't have any money and he's not out here balling. He's not out here hustling. Now you look 10, 15 years later, that same dude, he was turned off when he was younger. He's now got himself together. He got a job. He got benefits. He don't have a record. And he was turned off by sisters back in the day. That's the dude that's more likely to date white women because the sisters wasn't checking for him because he wasn't balling and hustling. And then the sisters kind of catch up a little bit later, and that same dude they didn't pay no attention to back in the day, all of a sudden, he's now looking attractive. And the sisters are turned off and wondering why he dates white women. I just think sisters
Man,
need
that's
to
good shit right there.
That's real good.
Man, that is good shit, man. I appreciate that, man. Thank you so
I just
much.
want to say one thing to the caller.
Oh, no. Uh-huh.
Can I say something to the caller?
Yeah.
He's there.
We listening. He's here.
Okay. Yeah, I just want to say his voice is sexy as hell.
We're going to get a little love connection in this.
You about to
Melted
turn,
Hecka's box.
You about to get
Little
Hecka's
Hecka
little
box, huh?
Little jelly box going, huh?
That's all. That's all. That's all.
Go on and connect with Hecka online.
That's all she wanted to say. I fuck with it.
You still eating on the mic?
What?
Whitney is out of control right now.
I thank y'all for that compliment.
Hey, thank you, brother. We appreciate the call. We got to keep it moving. Time is running a little short here. Who do we got next?
Dang.
Let's get back to the phone.
Go ahead. Say what you're saying while we looking.
All I was
Go
going to
ahead, Will.
say is that I feel like nowadays in this younger generation, a lot of the dudes are chasing hoes, AKAs, the Amber Roses, the Kim Kardashians, the women who
You
are
calling them hoes?
Yeah, I did.
Okay.
Just did.
Cool.
A lot of the men who have their things together are now looking at strippers and hoes and Instagram models as the thing that they're going after. So I feel like a lot of younger women are misconstruing that as being the...
That's who you should be.
Yeah.
Right.
They're trying to be those reality floozies because that's what all these do. Dean looking at probably some girl on Instagram right now. You know what I'm saying?
Dean's like, listen,
So
I'm only partially
it's
black.
like
Don't
almost
be
like
cheating on me, Dean.
it's like the flip flop.
You want to ask Whitney a question? Huh? Well, ask.
The mic.
Shit.
No, I'm just trying to
just
get in where I fit in.
Trying to get on the show?
Yeah, obviously.
You're a bitch ass behind the scenes, nigga.
Come on.
But to
No, I'm just
piggyback on what Whitney was talking about, the reason it's like that is because these women are easy accessible to men, and when these black men get this money, those Instagram models become more accessible because the black women of stature are taken by the white man.
Good stuff. I can smoke a bag of that.
We can do this
My
all
man
day.
Will on Twitter says we have to draw a line between preferences and self-hate
Yeah, that was
when
a
it
good
comes
one. I
to
saw that.
interracial dating. I mean, I can smoke a bag of that, and I don't even smoke. Hey, let's get another caller in real quick. Who we got? Who do we
I
have?
vape. Let's bring Georgia into the building. Line 3.
What?
Maurice. You said I could smoke a bag of that, and I was just saying I don't smoke, I vape.
Okay, great. Thank you
All right.
for that piece of unnecessary.
Maurice, are you there?
Thank you.
Yes, ma'am.
I
How y'all
vape.
doing?
What? What's happening, brother? Speak on it, man.
Hey, what's going on, Zoe?
Yo, what's happening?
Paper, Red Panther.
Hey.
Hey,
How y'all doing?
Right. We good, man.
Oh, you're breaking up a little bit, boo.
Do you guys a favor and suck around your bones?
Maurice, you're cutting up.
Stand in that
Phone line.
yeah,
Okay,
he
we
need-
lost him.
Call
We
back.
lost him.
Call back, Maurice.
We lost him. That was
Let's do Miss
Team
Lips.
Boost Mobile.
Miss
Yeah,
Lips
let's
is
get
on the
Miss
line.
Lips in there.
Bring Atlanta in, Miss Lips. Line 5. Miss Lips, are you there?
What's up? Can y'all hear me?
Yeah, Miss Lips.
What the fuck just happened?
It's so weird.
Oh my gosh. If
Thank
only
you
y'all
for
could
the
see the
introduction.
gestures.
Jeez.
The
Oh my
gesture
God.
that goes with
I'm
that is
wet right
hilarious.
now.
Wow. Miss
Speak
Lips
on
said
it.
that you made her wet
Oh
by
my
doing
God.
that.
Can we credit Zoe if for interracial dating? Like
Yeah. I get you
you
wet,
would be
girl.
quote as an interracial date. So.
Such a granddad.
Okay. What's up, Miss
But,
Lips? Talk to us.
I'm sorry. I'm like I couldn't date a white guy. I can't stand a white guy that acts hood. I just can't stand it. It disgusts me.
A white guy that acts hood?
Like Malibu's Most Wanted.
Oh yeah.
You mean like
I went on a
Ed
date with this
Wunsler
white
Jr.?
guy, and he said nigga at a Chinese restaurant.
No.
You know, even the Chinese was like, "What you say?" You know, it was very strange behavior because I think a lot of whites they want to imitate, illustrate, and they want to be us so bad. Even though the white women, even when they date a brother, they start sounding like a brother or the black race. You know, they get hips and ass, because the hips and the ass come from a black man. A lot of black women don't know that. It's just the power from a black man. A black man can give you good hips and that ass.
Interesting.
The structure.
I need to stay away from him, man. I'm trying
So
to lose some pounds.
I'm not an interracial person.
All right.
Anti-interracial.
Well, you know what? I appreciate the call. Thanks, Miss
Thanks,
Lips.
Miss
We got to
Lips.
wrap. Listen, let me do this really quickly. These shows are not designed to give you every answer. They're just designed to spark the conversation. I'm glad everybody who called in. We had straight phone lines all the way through for 2 hours straight. That's how we get down. That's my standard. Full lines, 2 hours straight, all the way through. That's what we do over here. What I want to do is welcome back Hecka Activated. She was gone for a couple of weeks handling some business. Now she's back on deck. Hecka, how do people connect to you if they want to get like a really in-depth reading, psychic mediumship reading from you? How do they go about locking that down with you?
First of all, they have to know that if they connect with me, I'm going to keep it real with the spirit of excellence. I'm not holding back any punches. I'm going to tell you what it is. It's going to be what it be. But if you want to do that and you want realness, contact me by visiting my website at www.heckaactivated.com. And Hecka is spelled Heka. Activated just like it sounds, .com.
Appreciate that. Ashanti Ford, a.k.a. Red Panda, what did it get you?
You can find me on Twitter and Instagram, Ashanti Ford Live, and keep subscribing to my YouTubes, Girl on Fire Production.
And your website is coming too, right? Phone line,
Ashanti
people still
Ford
calling
Live.
in. Ain't that crazy?
We have a couple more people we didn't even get to.
Right.
Sorry,
So
Next
what
time.
is the website going to be?
AshantiFordLive.com.
Perfect. And Whitney Tabor, Team Tabor.
Hey, what's up, guys? You guys can catch me on Instagram and Twitter at Miss Tabor. Also go to MissTabor.com. And yeah.
Yo, I'm Zoe Williams. I keep telling you guys this book is coming July 1st, right? The Relationship Dismount. When I tell you, it's powerful. 12 chapters, breakup and makeup book, right? Should you dismount, stick the landing, or should you reboot the booty? Get back in the saddle with somebody, man. It's an incredible work. It's a workbook. It's a biography. It's a lot of stuff, man. It's philosophy. It's backed by, empirical study. It's everything, man. You got to get this book. Go to IamZoeWilliams.com. Pre-order your copy right now. I promise you, not a lot of copies are still available. Try to get the last few that are available. I think we're down to about 300 copies of the pre-order. So get at us right now. Let us know. And we appreciate it. Listen, this is the Voice of Reason. This is what I do 3 times a week on Dash Radio. We'll be back on Wednesday with another hot topic. And 5 to 7 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. You want to get down? You want to call us? That's what you do. We'll see you next week or this week, Wednesday. Holla.